There are 5 levels of response to address unacceptable behaviors that do not assist in promoting a positive learning environment for all students. It is important to note that many behaviors fit in multiple levels, as do appropriate responses to these behaviors. First, we have level 1, which are classroom, support, and teacher-led responses. Examples of some possible level 1 responses include a verbal warning, parent phone call home, or an after-school detention. Examples of consequences that these responses would be appropriate for are minor classroom disruptions and dress code violations. Level 2 are teacher-led and administrative supported responses. Some possible level 2 responses include a behavior contract, temporary removal from class, or loss of privileges. Some examples of consequences that these responses would be appropriate for are being insubordinate and persistent disruptions to the learning environment. For level 3, we have administrative supported and removal responses. Examples of some possible level 3 responses include a parent conference with an administrator, referral to student services team, or an in-school intervention. Examples of consequences that these responses would be appropriate for are destruction of property and persistent disrespect and defiance of authority. Level 4 are administrative supported and short-term out-of-school exclusionary responses. Examples of some possible level 4 responses include in-school suspension or short-term out-of-school suspension. Examples of consequences that these responses would be appropriate for are bullying and possessions of drugs or other controlled substances. And finally, we have level 5, long-term administrative supported and out-of-school exclusionary and referral responses. Examples of some possible level 5 responses include a referral to alternative education, long-term out-of-school suspension, or possibly expulsion. And examples of consequences that these responses would be appropriate for are intentionally engaging in a fight and assaulting a staff member. A friendly reminder that the purpose of consequences is to help in modifying the negative behaviors that are adversely impacting the learning environment of all students.